Alright guys, going to show you how we clean up the LS parts. We've got the pistons. You can tell they're pretty dirty, need a good cleaning up. We are going to do new rings because it's going to be a turbo build, but what we're going to do is we're going to take these just as they are and drop them in Chem Dip. This stuff is like 28 bucks, give or take, at any auto parts store. Works amazing. What we're going to do is we're going to put them in, let it sit overnight, and then come out and give them a scrub, and you'll see how fast it cleans them up. May not be the fastest because you got to do kind of one part or one piston at a time, but it's going to be the cheapest in the long run for you, and give you some awesome results. So we'll go ahead and get it in, get it soaking, and show you what it looks like. Alright, so in the Chem Dip they give you this little tray here. It's got a screen at the bottom of it, so if you put small parts in here, you're good. Obviously this is made for carburetor parts cleaning, but you can really use it for anything. So we're going to go ahead and leave that in there. We're then going to take the the piston, and just drop it right in. And we will let it sit in there overnight. For anyone yells or complains, as this is in my shop, the doors are locked. Obviously you don't want to leave an open container where any kids or animals can get to it. But we're going to just let it sit overnight like this and clean up and give it a wipe down in the morning. Alright guys, so now that this has been sitting in here for a couple days actually, we're going to go ahead and pull it out. Always use gloves, be careful because the fluid does get down in the piston. So we'll turn it upside down, try and get most of it out. And you can see just right there how much of it's already cleaned off all the carbon on the piston. So I'm going to take just some red Scotch-Brite, and you can see with just a little bit of cleaning up, dip it in. And that piston's basically going to look brand new. So we'll go ahead now, let's give it a wipe down. We are going to change out the rings on these. Just better, extra ounce of caution. But you can see after sitting in there, super clean. Doesn't really get much cleaner than that. Alright, so as you can see, after sitting in there, this piston is almost perfectly clean. Even inside the rings are clean. We are going to be redoing the rings. However, if you wanted to, you'd probably be good to go without redoing them. But my belief is since you're in here, you're already taking it apart, you may as well just go ahead and change out your rings. Everything else looks good. No big play in the arm. So what we're going to do now is just kind of show you the difference. This is the before versus the after. So again, huge difference. Looking at the sides as well too. Wipe this one off a little bit. I mean, night and day difference without any hard scrubbing. So before you take anything to a machine shop to get cleaned up, highly recommend getting one of these buckets. Again, they're like 27 bucks, 28 bucks. Yes, it takes a little bit of time to sit them in there and let them soak, but the results definitely speak for themselves. So we'll go ahead and let these other ones soak over the next couple days and start reassembling the engine.